beaten someone and then walk away. When you throw 100 miles an hour and say the next time that I face you, I'm going to hit you in the head, that's when you go like this and you're walking away and you go like this, next time I face you in the head, that's some bull, and he needs to pay for that. That ain't okay. This is a game. This isn't going up there trying to hurt people. This guy doesn't throw 85 miles an hour, he throws 100.
Do you think there's going to be punishment for him?
100%. How's there not? You think they're just going to get away with that? That's absolute.
We had a total free-for-all last weekend. Holy Toledo. That was commentary from Brett Lawrie in the aftermath of being thrown at not once but twice after he took out Alcides Escobar with a reckless slide earlier in the weekend. I think used to be football where Oakland and Kansas City had the rivalry. Now, I will say this, it seemed, it felt like pennant race, postseason baseball, and I never in the regular season heard a crowd that fired up at Kauffman Stadium say when they let Robinson Cano know their unhappiness during the home run derby 3 years ago. And I give the Royals credit, they didn't push back. They came back. Kendry Morales, that would have been headed for the fountain if the wind wasn't blowing in as it was. It was a 2-run tie-breaking double. And the good thing is on Monday night the Royals and the A's will be playing different teams, and they will not see each other again for about 2 months. And I can't think how to make it any more exciting. Maybe the Royals can trade for Carlos Gomez. The Brewers are already being talked about as sellers, and have Brett Lawrie and Carlos Gomez. That would spike it up. That would spice it up. That'd be nice. Actually, pretty good schedule for a Monday. 8 games. Weather is good. Fortunately, there are no East Coast games because it is going to be downright soggy on the East Coast. Any game that would have been held on the East Coast would be rained out on Monday. And actually, I should give the annual Patriots Day warning for those of you in weekly leagues. Orioles, Red Sox, Fenway Park, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Anybody on those teams, get them in your lineup obviously before then. And the weather is going to be very rather. If you're a marathon runner, they pray for rain and cold and wind. But I don't know if I imagine they'll try to hopefully they'll get the game in before it gets too bad there. But that's not included in FanDuel contest anyways. But we have the Cubs, the Pirates, Yankees at Detroit, Reds at Brewers, Cleveland at Chicago, and Cleveland, Chicago, Minnesota, Kansas City, Padres at Rockies are at home all week. It snowed in Denver towards the end of last week. Weather should be fine at least Monday night. And then actually a couple good late games. Like I said, the Oakland, they'll be at Anaheim, Houston at Seattle. For my pitcher, I'm like in a daily league or a league where I have to make my roster daily, and I have gotten burned. I don't pay total attention to this league. I got burned twice in a row. I had Trevor Bauer on my bench. Cleveland's playing like a 12:30 Eastern time start. So, I'm usually getting a text from a Cleveland fan about 1 p.m. and Trevor Bauer's throwing 6 shutout innings or something. Sure enough, he's on my bench. So, fortunately, this game is at night, and they make no mistake, Bauer's going to be part of my lineup. Couple huge injuries yesterday, and one that just totally sucks. Donano from the Mets is a broken hand, and he is out indefinitely. I'm guessing 6 to 8 weeks. We'll get the final time frame at some point on Monday. So I've got Stephen Vogt here, who is now actually more expensive than Jonathan Lucroy, who continues to scuffle with everyone else around him, scuffling 5 for 38 to open the year. So not good there. For my first baseman, I want to go somewhat the aforementioned Kerndy Morales bomb I talked about. Gibson, I'd like to know his Morales' splits before I do it, but I like the price point here. Devin Travis, the Blue Jays second baseman, there was another injury from yesterday. He got hit in the ribs by a pitch, aggravated a diving back into first base. X-rays negative day to day, so bullet dodged there. I am... This will be kind of, this will be the start of, I'm going to stack Coors Field a little bit. I have LeMahieu here. For my third baseman, Lowry's had quite a fortnight. He also struck out 4 times on 12 pitches. That may have been a first. And I've been wanting to get this off my chest for like the last 4 days. Can they DFA Ryan Howard already? I know he was actually useful in daily leagues last year. If nothing else, he did drive in 95 runs, but Phillies were offering to swallow $50 million of his $60 million just to trade him. So whoever would pick him up would be on the hook for 2 years, $10 million, and no one bet. Just DFA him. Just DFA Ryan Howard already. Let's just put him out of his misery. I know he's got he doesn't want to quit. He's got a very expensive house he just built in Florida. But anyway, Chris Bryant only went up to 3,600, so that's and Alex Rodriguez, I just looked it up, 1.157 OPS. And like all the Tigers are dealing, but Alfredo Simon and Chris Bryant will have AJ Burnett. So you got a couple there. But I want to play Trevor Plouffe's going to have a tough matchup. Edison Volquez, but you could see a puncher's chance of going yard on any given night. And then I'm actually going to Milwaukee Brewers, which I know is risky. I have Segura, who's kind of... they tried Ryan Braun in the leadoff spot the other night. Segura probably the best candidate, and I have Chris Davis. And then going back to... I don't get to pick on the Padres too much, but Coors Field, I still remember Adrian Gonzalez in that tiebreaker game back in 07. He went nuts that night in what turned out to be a losing cause. But I like Will Myers, and a left-handed pitcher too, so that's the icing on the cake there. So I got him, and I got Matt Kemp. So that would actually leave me with 200. in cap room. Would there be a first baseman for 2,900? Ike Davis would be someone, maybe serviceable. Lefty facing a righty, that he would be. He probably couldn't go wrong with either one. So this particular lineup: Bauer, Voigt, Ike Davis, LeMahieu, Plouffe, Segura, Chris Davis, Will Myers, Chris Kemp. And if I really want to get Chris Bryant or A-Rod in, let's see who I could get for 7,700. The options, to be honest, are not that good. Iwakuma is kind of he struggled thus far. He had a great year last year, so there's one possibility there. Not a whole lot after that, so I would probably would have to go cheap on a second baseman. Brandon Phillips is always a good fallback. And a catcher, actually, I like this lineup as well. So this would be Bauer, McCann, Ike Davis, Brandon Phillips, Chris Bryant, Segura, and then Chris Davis, Will Myers, Matt Kemp, same outfield. There, so there you go for an 8-game night, April 20th. A lot of options out there. As always, be sure to check out the lineups who might be setting, whatever. As I always say, the MRI machine opens up on Monday. Probably hear of some more new injuries. So good luck to everyone. Talk to you later.